one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Delilah and Scarlet Joe, representing the commission, the team of Logie P, and your state athletic commissioner, Travis Norbert.
Now, how did Scarlet Joe downgrade from being a backstage interviewer to being part of the commission?
I have no idea. Did
What
she
did
lose
she
a
do?
bet?
She had to have. Did she lose her dignity?
Why would you side with the commission? I can't imagine.
Listen to these boos echoing throughout the arena.
Your opponent comes from the streets of Rage, weighing 191 pounds, serious business, Andy Header, his tag team partner from right here in Slatington, Pennsylvania, his fighting weight, 242 pounds, Big Daddy, Grudge White.
Big Daddy Chris White, Andy Header, taking on the commission, Logie P, Travis Norbert.
I think the commission has their work cut out for them. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, we have two real athletes in there versus two schmucks. Paul, but what is this mess here? Logie P, Andy Header started things off. Quick tag into Norbert. Norbert saying he wants Big Daddy Chris White.
I'm surprised.
Does he want to? Does he have a death wish?
I think this is going to backfire. I really do. Give the fans what they want.
Everybody wants to see Chris White get a hold of Travis Norbert.
Going for a test of strength. I don't think this is going to work out for Norbert.
And Chris White, unsurprisingly, dominates that test of strength.
Travis Norbert immediately regrets that decision.
The only gym Travis Norbert's ever been in, it was a Slim Jim. Oh, look at that. Norbert pokes the eye on the break. The dirtiest move by the dirtiest player in the game.
But I don't think he got all of that drop kick. Oh, and he tries to go for the choke slam, but he
blocks it, goes down low. Smart move by Travis Norbert here. Clubbing low across the back. Tag into Logie P. Logie P just taking advantage of a dazed Chris White here.
Oh. And Chris catches him and puts him down.
Axe handle smash from Andy Header, ducks the clothesline, deep arm drag from Andy Header, and hip toss.
Andy Header, the veteran, I think is going to teach Logie P a thing or two.
Someone needs to tell him down to shut up. Joined on commentary here by BP Burke.
Team initials CR, EJ, and BP calling the action.
We have almost half the alphabet there.
High cross body by the great Andy Header. Two-time television champion here in PPW.
And he is firing up.
Almost went for that iron fist. The Superman punch. Logie P counters with a neck breaker. And I don't know if you've mentioned this. I made this decree out on Spark. If Travis Norbert and Logie P lose this match next month right here, December 13th, PPW Frostbite, Travis Norbert's got to be Norbert Klaus again, and he hated it last year. He hated it.
Well, yeah, he has about as much Christmas spirit as Krampus.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think anyone really liked it. It wasn't enjoyable for anyone.
I loved it.
I can't wait for the roast.
It.
I can't wait for the roast of Travis Norbert.
I loved when Christian Robinson sang Travis got run over by a reindeer. I had a grand old time. Good job here by Travis Norbert and Logie P cutting the ring in half.
Although I think I'm going to have to come see Norbert Klaus. I got a few things I want this year.
Well,
He'll steal your presents. He won't give you presents. He'll steal them.
You have been a good boy this year, CR.
I try.
Logie P somehow got the advantage here over Header.
That is unbelievable. Logie P holding his own with one of the very best in PPW, Andy Header. Always a threat for championships. Can hang with anybody. Sunset flip, 1, 2, and just 2. And Logie P holding his own.
Yeah, Logie P right back on top of Header here. I have to say I'm surprised. I'd like to throw some shade at Logie P because he's annoying. But you know what? He's looking good out here tonight.
And Big Daddy Chris White just itching to get back in there. Andy Header could be going for the Peacemaker here. No, it's a Michinoku driver. Planning Logie P right on his empty head.
Yeah, that sounded like a couple of the last beans rattling around in a can when he dropped on his head.
Tag to Norbert. Tag to Big Daddy. The White Knights in the crowd going nuts, and Travis Norbert chopping Chris White. But Chris White's feeling none of it. Pounding with some big right hands. Clothesline.
Oh, yeah, Big Daddy
Hip toss
is back on his feet and taking it to Norbert here.
Big Daddy Chris White whipping Norbert into the corner, up and over. You know, and Days going to the top. Big mistake. Chris White
I was
just
gonna
waiting
say, is he
for him
crazy?
there.
I don't think you want to do that.
He is absolutely crazy.
What goes up must come.
There it is.
Unfortunately, down.
Choke slam by Big Daddy Chris White.
When Big Daddy says it's bedtime, you go to sleep.
And the second for the commission. Charging knee there. Not quite a Busaiku knee, a Busaku knee. From Logie P. Blind tag the Header. Logie P didn't see it coming. He doesn't know Andy Header's a legal man. Superman punch!
Oh!
This could be a kryptonite crunch delivered.
That's got to be it.
1, 2, 3.
Thank God. Maybe now they'll be quiet already.
Here's your winner.
I don't think so.
You know what? Norbert wasn't even quiet when he had a broken jaw.
That is true.
A well-deserved victory for Big Daddy and Andy Header.
And as we mentioned on PPW Spark, this means Saturday, December 13th at PPW Frostbite, Norbert Kloss is coming back to town. I had to make an announcement there. I can do commentary and make announcements at the same time. I'm a man of many talents.
You wear many hats.
Including this nice Eagles hat I'm wearing right now. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Big win for Big Daddy and serious business Andy Header. The veteran move makes the blind tag. Logie P thinks Chris White is the legal man. Outsmarts Logie P, not the hardest thing to do in the world. But it's a big win for Big Daddy, for serious business Andy Header. The Big Daddy fans are going to celebrate at Funk Brewing tonight. The taps will be flowing.
Put it on Norbert's tab.
Well, this crowd is, as usual, very astute.
I don't like him either, but come on.
And here comes Sean LaBelle, his partner in crime.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Where's the loyalty?
Zero loyalty in the commission. Dan Stofko out here like a man possessed. Double leg takedown.
This has to get broken up here. This has
Somebody
to get broken
stop
up.
this. Somebody stop this.
Somebody's got to get out of here.
We got to break this up.
EJ Kuiper's coming in. The Red Sea has parted. CR O'Malley, I got to make an announcement here. I think I got to make something happen.
Everybody calm down, calm down, calm down. The next match, get him in the back. The next match on the card is Sean LaBelle and Sugar Dan Stofko. Let's start it right now, ring the bell. Sean LaBelle, Dan Stofko starts right now. Get the referee in the ring.
I apologize for taking the break on commentary. And this is a grudge match of the highest order.
Yeah, I saw you throw some shots in there, Paul Bowe.
Rear waistlock here by Sugar Dan Stofko. This is a grudge match. These two used to be the best of friends, bitter enemies. Bitter enemies now. Stofko flying out.
Tell you what, that's the second fight I had to break up because of Norbert tonight. Unbelievable.
It is the bad blood, the fury, the animosity between Dan Stofko and Sean LaBelle. And Sean LaBelle getting chopped by the fans. PPW Nation getting involved. And now the commission.
They are just spreading the love here.
The commission is, by my count, well, I mean, down to 2 members that compete. It's down to Sean LaBelle and Travis Norbert. I mean, yes, Delilah. Apparently, Scarlett Joe is part of the commission now.
I was going to say, what did she do to be downgraded from interviewer to commission valet?
And look at the action in there. Sean LaBelle just planted Dan Stofko's head right into the apron. I know it's a cliche now. That is the hardest part of the ring. And this is our semi-main event of the evening here tonight. What a night it has been at Expedition. We got one left after this, and the women's title will be on the line. Sammi Chaos and Gem for the gold.
I gotta say, these two, hate does not even begin to describe the feelings between these two men.
The betrayal that Dan Stofko had to have felt 2 months ago at Rise to Glory. He put up a valiant fight against Christian Robinson, came up just short. Almost everybody comes up short against Christian Robinson. Had to see a beautiful snap suplex make it 2 for Sean LaBelle.
Yeah, no one fights harder than former friends, former partners here.
Brothers, they trained together, they rode together. They came into professional wrestling together. Dan a little earlier than Sean, but they learned the ropes together.
They suffered through Travis Norbert together.
I don't think Sean LaBelle is the true acolyte of Travis Norbert. He's down to 1, but he's got a believer. And right now, Sean LaBelle is making perhaps the greatest No Limits champion in PPW history.
Yeah, he's
like a mortal man.
Yeah, he's giving him a run for his money here. Sugar Dan, he's down on the mat trying to fight out.
Nobody that is reasonable has ever discredited Sean LaBelle's wrestling ability. He is a prodigy. He is a future world champion, a future heavyweight champion.
Oh, look at this!
Twisting uppercut. You can say the same thing about Dan Stofko. No longer Sugar, just Dan Stofko.
I was going to say the future's tomorrow, but now is Dan Stofko's time. Force a habit here.
See, wise move by Sean LaBelle. Take a walk, catch your breath, but Dan Stofko's not going to let him do it.
That is
off the steps.
That is proof that these men know each other so well, better than brothers.
Well, because when you train together and you come up together, you know your tendencies. You know exactly what the other man's going to do before they know. It's instinct.
You know what drills they do. You know what they do in the gym, so it's almost like you have a sixth sense in there. Oh, look at this. Dan Stofko putting it all on the line.
Wisely not jumping off LaBelle. LaBelle's only been wrestling for about a year, and you can see Dan just look back. And Travis Norbert pulling Stofko right off the apron as he tried to jump in. Stofko had it scouted, but there's just no stopping it.
Tell you what, Sugar Dan over the past year has just really come into his own. I mean, just the level of improvement has been unbelievable.
I would say Sean LaBelle is right behind him, but with a win tonight, Sean LaBelle is right there with him.
Oh!
Coast to coast, the athleticism of Sean LaBelle.
You know what? I don't really like the guy personally, but you got to be impressed with his athleticism.
Insanely talented, ridiculously talented is Sean LaBelle. And he has the thing that's been most impressive for me in this match with Sean LaBelle, his wrestling IQ is second to none. He is a prodigy.
Oh, and look at this.
Dan blocks it.
And that was the most forceful back body drop I've seen in a long time, EJ.
Absolutely.
Travis up on the apron again.
Oh, come on. He needs to be banned already.
Or just kick him in the face. Yeah, kick him in the face.
That works.
Roll up by LaBelle, though.
Oh, handful of tights.
2 count only. Shotgun dropkick. Dan Stofko's head just violently bounced off of that middle turnbuckle.
He's going to have whiplash from that one as the ref goes to check on him.
Well, you can't let up. You cannot let up at this point.
Look at LaBelle back to the vertical base. Very dangerous position for Dan Stofko to be in. Oh, look at that. Quickly rolls out of the way.
Rear waist lock. LaBelle trying to elbow out. Oh, roaring elbow.
Oh.
What a sequence of strikes by Dan Stofko. A roaring elbow, a crescent
He's got to
kick.
be out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stall German for the 1, the 2, no, just 2. This has been a war. This has been everything it's advertised. I would say you're looking at the future of PPW. You're looking at the present of PPW right now.
Absolutely. It's never been hotter here at PPW. The roster's absolutely stacked.
Capacity crowd here, PPW Nation. Loving every minute of it.
And look at this. This is what it all comes down to in the middle of the ring. Mano y mano.
This is the hate. This is the animosity just bubbling up to the top.
Yeah, this is a year's worth of bad blood coming to a culmination here tonight.
A barrage of strikes, fire returned. Nice go behind.
Oh! Unbelievable.
Half dragon suplex.
That was
psycho knee.
That was light speed. Oh!
And somehow still a 2 count. Stafco thinks he won it, but he did not.
What will it take?
Oh no, he's showing it.
He's just powering up here.
He is going to drive that forearm into the back of Sean LaBelle's head. No, he's not.
That's what we're saying before. They know each other so well.
And now Sean LaBelle in incredible physical shape. Stafco gets out, forearm.
Unbelievable agility.
Double underhook. Pedigree.
Stafco does not look good. 3-0.
So close. Just a 2.
And you can see it in his face. He cannot believe it.
It doesn't get any closer than that, C.R. O'Malley. Let's go dance chants erupting. Oh no.
This is it.
Oh.
This has to be it.
Delivers that forearm to the back of the head. 2. You could count to 50.
What a matchup.
Here's your winner, Dan Stofko!
And finally, Dan Stofko gets a measure of revenge on the commission.
That was an unbelievable matchup.
Unbelievable is right.
Neither of these young men have anything to be ashamed of. They left it all out there in the ring. Sean LaBelle, get away from Travis Norbert. That level of action only could come from a rivalry like between these two. Unreal.
Sean LaBelle requiring a lot of help to get to the back, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. What a performance. What a performance.
This is PPW high voltage. Nowhere else you get action like this.
What a night it has been here at
I'll tell you what, any one of these matches tonight could have been a main event anywhere in the country, and we had a whole card full of them.
And we have a main event left to go. Women's title on the line. The dominant Sammi Chaos taking on Gem, who has been racking up victory after victory after victory.
Gem looking fierce and beautiful as she has a major opportunity here tonight as the PPW Women's Championship goes up on the line.
And for the second time this year, the women are in the main event of the evening. And both times it has been the PPW Women's Champion, the most dominant force in all of PPW. But if anybody has the resourcefulness, the tenacity to stand up with Sammi Chaos, it is Gem.
She just assaulted Aardvark Hedgehog over there.
No class whatsoever.
Look at those claws on her fingers. She looks like Freddy Krueger.
But there's one person they've been waiting all night for. She had a great excursion to Japan. She had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful trip. Wrestled for the Ice Ribbon promotion. But now Sammy's home. A new look, Sammi Chaos, a scarier than ever Sammi Chaos. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
The last time somebody terrorized Japan like Sammi Chaos did, they made a movie about it. It was called Godzilla.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think even Godzilla's afraid of Sammi Chaos.
Everybody should be afraid of Sammi Chaos. Literally everybody.
This is your high voltage main event of the evening, and it is for the PPW Women's Championship. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Mr. Elliot Martinez and Rembrandt, representing Federated. From New York City, she's the pretty little problem. This is Jen.
Again, I will remind Freddie, it is just Mr. Martinez. You are not on a first-name basis with him.
And her opponent, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, she is the current reigning and defending PPW Women's Champion. She is the Harvester of Sorrow, Sammi Chaos.
Oh!
Big mistake.
did not affect her at all.
Gem, you messed up.
My money was already on Sammi, but it's definitely on her now.
Gem has been screaming for months for a PPW women's title shot. Be careful what you wish for.
Now she's
here.
Now she's going to be screaming for mercy.
I think she's immediately regretting that decision.
Although she's doing a great job evading the strikes, those haymakers from Sammi Chaos. But Sammi bowls Gem over.
You can only outrun a storm for so long. It's going to catch up eventually. Gem rolling out to the ring. Mr. Martinez out there.
Gonna regroup, gonna game plan, run. That is the game plan against Sammi Chaos. Run. Retire. Sammi Chaos is as dangerous as they come. The list of people she has beaten. The distractions proving pretty effective as anything can be.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. I don't think that.
Oh!
Nope. Did not work out the way she planned.
Impressive, though. Sammi Chaos has beaten Danny Moe twice for the PPW Women's title. She has beaten legit Layla Hirsch, Aaliyah James. The list is all endless.
Oh, and Gem gets Chaos off her feet.
Arana, Gem should, if I was strategizing here, Gem has to stick and move. Gem has to pick her spots. If you try to fight Sammi Chaos in close quarters, this is what's going to happen to you. You're going to get mauled.
Gem dancing on. Shouldn't be dancing there when you're facing the PPW Women's Champion.
Kick to the midsection. Gem making a very game effort here, dropping Sammi Chaos throat first across that middle rope.
It's a good strategy, but she has to stay on her.
Even the toughest among us, and Sammi Chaos is the toughest among us, have to breathe. Gem follows up with a drop kick, knocking Sammi off her equilibrium and choking there again, trying to affect the air supply of Sammi Chaos.
Those are having little effect on the champion. Just tosses her aside.
Rembrandt, no stranger to being a champion himself, giving some words of advice, words of encouragement to to Gem, excuse me. And these are two people that are familiar with one another, all part of that New York City scene. Battle Club. Rembrandt, of course, representing Federated. Sammi, no one home for that shoulder charge. Mr. Martinez getting up on the top rope. Mikey Austin distracted. And Rembrandt is helping Gem get in position. Cover made. 1, 2, and...
Little too much time there.
And Mikey Austin a little out of position. Mr. Martinez couldn't get his attention back where it had to be soon enough.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know he was on the apron. He is so tall.
He doesn't need to be on the apron. Mr. Martinez is a dangerous man. Reminds me of the great Gary Hart with his seriousness, with his intensity.
Absolutely. Mr. Martinez, he's been around a long time, too. I mean, he's been in big match situations here at PPW many times.
He is the man pulling those strings with Federated, making things happen. Of course, it was a little over a year ago that Rembrandt shocked the world here. Last November at Engage, cashing in that golden ticket, disguising himself as Santa Claus. The Sammy's gonna kill you, champ. And here comes trouble, but Gem getting out of the way. It's like Indiana Jones outrunning the cannonball. And Jem loves to deal with a cornered opponent. Could be a hip attack. Yes, it is.
Jem is really faring better than I thought she would, I have to admit.
She most certainly is.
She came in with a strategy and she's executing it.
And that is what Rembrandt and Mr. Martinez do. Their mental game is so ahead, streets ahead of everyone else.
Jem changing up the pace there.
Big stomp to the throat. Jem trying to crush Sammy's windpipe. Again, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
The question is this doing actual damage to Sammi Chaos?
It looks like it.
Or is it just making her mad?
I know how big and tough and fearsome she is. She's a human being.
I don't know about that.
Double knees to the back. Sammi Chaos in trouble.
Absolutely vicious offense from Jem, and it is effective. Uh-oh.
Double slap. Now you're just making her mad. Now she's making her mad.
Like I said, I don't think it was going to affect her. I think she was just waiting.
Oh. And the fireworks have gone off.
Jem is laid out. Oh, look at she's dragging her like a caveman with a woolly mammoth back to her cave.
We could see a Vader bomb here.
She could end it right now, but she wants to inflict more damage.
Sammy has put so many people out with this, but Jem is getting up. So is Mr. Martinez running interference, buying time for Jem to recover. Drop kick to the back. Sammy just holding on.
Oh my God. Very vulnerable position for the champion to be in here, holding on for dear life.
Jem going up.
Oh!
Down with both knees. Sammy's in the ropes. It's not a pin. Sammy's feet are on the ropes. And Jem is incensed. Great call. Mikey Austin, an incredible official here. MLW. Mikey Austin right on top of that. So impressive. And there's Jem with a Vader bomb. A little bit of a scuffle here.
Oh, look at that. They're going to force the break under the rope there, pulling Jem out. Sammy's going right after her.
Look out. Sammi Chaos getting in Mr. Martinez's face. Rembrandt standing between them. Rembrandt facing off with Sammi Chaos.
I don't think this is smart on Rembrandt's side.
Oh!
Nope.
Huge mistake.
Sammi Chaos has a fistful of afro there and threw Rembrandt right into the ring post.
You don't mess with Sammi Chaos. But Sammy can't take her eye off the... Somebody has a Sammy marry me sign.
My question is, did she say yes?
No, not a chance. Headbutt right down the middle, right down the pipeline. Inflicting some pain on Jem, rolling her back into the ring. And now it's another cannonball attempt. This one connects. Flattens Sammi Chaos, or flattens Jem like a pancake.
I think this is it.
Right on target
Jem
here.
can't even move. Mr. Martinez placing
Come
Jem's
on now.
foot on the top rope.
Come on.
The odds are so stacked against Sammi Chaos. She neutralized Rembrandt, at least for the moment. But now Mr. Martinez is lurking and always thinking, always finding a way.
but she can't get distracted. She cannot get distracted.
Because there's Jem. No! Sammi caught her just in time out of the corner of her eye, but Jem fights her way out. Stroke, it's the stroke. This could be a precious moment. 1, 2. No, it was this close to a new women's champion.
And Jem knows she may not get another chance in this matchup like that.
This is one of the best women's matches in the history of PPW. What a main event. What a fitting end to Expedition.
I'm going to say it. I think that was her chance. I think that was her only chance.
She's getting frustrated now.
Oh.
She's got a championship belt. I believe it's one of Rembrandt's. That is not the PPW women's title.
The referee has to stop this.
Mikey Austin can be ready with that disqualification. We got a tug of war now. And right into Mikey Austin is down. And here comes Rembrandt.
Oh, come on.
No, not like this.
Oh,
Not like this. Stereo drop kicks. Mr. Martinez just put a chair in the ring. Are you kidding me?
They had this plan the whole time.
Chair to the knee.
of course, this is how they would do it.
And even Sammi Chaos can overcome one of the best women's wrestlers in PPW and the former champion, one of the best men's wrestlers in PPW. Sammi Chaos's leg is damaged. She is out. This could be it. 1, 2. No! What? Sammi Chaos survives. What is it going to take to put away the PPW Women's Champion? Jem cannot believe it. Jem driven into the mat.
Yeah, Jem let her anger blind her there, walked right into that one.
Sammi looking for that Vader bomb one more time. Big Sam Vader just came back from the Orient. Favoring that knee. It's taken her longer than it normally does get up there, but she's up. And what goes up must come down.
Tell you what, you better call the coroner.
That's it. Sammi Chaos retains.
Here's your winner, and still PPW Women's Champion, Sammi Chaos.
And Sammi Chaos, give it up. Jem put in a great performance.
I'm going to
They
say
threw
it,
everything they had.
top to bottom, this was a phenomenal card. Folks, if you've never seen PPW live, you have to come to a live